Well, it's another day, and another fake news story from CNN has embarrassingly backfired in their face. Early Wednesday morning, they posted this story, quote, "In testimony, Comey will dispute President Trump's blanket claim that he was told he wasn't under investigation." But that was before James Comey released his pre-planned statements that he's gonna make at the hearing tomorrow, where he confirmed that he assured President Trump is not under investigation. Yes, Comey confirms Trump not under investigation. Wait, let's read that CNN headline again. In testimony, Comey will dispute Trump's blanket claim that he was told he wasn't under investigation. Now the headline has Orwellianly been changed to read Comey is unlikely to judge on obstruction, meaning that they don't expect James Comey to insinuate or to declare that President Trump, quote, hoping that nothing comes of the investigation means that that was obstruction. The Clown News Network surprisingly added this little correction and update notice, saying this article was published before Comey released his prepared opening statement. The article and the headline have been corrected to reflect that Comey does not directly dispute that Trump was told multiple times, again, not just once, multiple times, that he was not under investigation in his prepared testimony released after this story was published. Whoops! Now, the only thread that liberals are holding on to is the false hope that James Comey is going to indicate that he felt like President Trump obstructed justice by expressing that he, quote, hoped nothing comes of the investigation into Michael Flynn. And Comey has painted himself into a corner because he's already given sworn testimony saying that nobody had urged him to close an investigation and said that the Department of Justice actually technically has the power to shut down an investigation, but nobody actually asked him or pressured him to do so for political purposes. Let me just have James Comey explain it to you out of his own mouth.
So if the Attorney General or senior officials at the Department of Justice opposes a specific investigation, can they halt that FBI investigation?
In theory, yes.
Has it happened?
Not in my experience, because it would be a big deal to tell the FBI to stop doing something that without an appropriate purpose. I mean, oftentimes they give us opinions that we don't see a case there, and so you ought to stop investing resources in it. But I'm talking about a situation where we were told to stop something for a political reason. That would be a very big deal. It's not happened in my experience.
It has not happened, he said, but liberals are still holding on to the hope that somehow his testimony is going to reveal that President Trump obstructed justice. And if that's the case, that James Comey will then also admit to committing perjury during his previous testimony because he said that that never happened. Look at this headline from the New York Times. Comey to testify, Trump pressured him to say he wasn't under investigation. Well, he wasn't under investigation. Of course, the headline doesn't say Trump pressured him to call off the investigation, because that would be false. But look at how they're trying to twist this around. Comey to testify, Trump pressured him to say he wasn't under investigation. Pressured him, you mean asked him, to finally reveal to the public that there's nothing there. Look at this headline on CNN.com now. Donald Trump will do whatever it takes to distract you from the Comey hearing. Rumor has it that President Trump may be live tweeting responses to Comey's testimony. And I can only hope that that's true. Anyway, get your popcorn ready, guys, and grab a mug to collect some liberal tears, because after Comey's testimony tomorrow, they're going to be flooding social media once again. I'm Mark Dice, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and check back here every day for new reports, and I'll see you soon.